What's up, guys? Man, I'm telling you, if you've never handled snakes, maybe you got a new one and you're just trying to figure out how to handle your snake, or you're an expert and you just want to see somebody else that's crazy and does the things you do, me and my girl Statham, we're about to show you just that. I'm going to use my girl right here, Statham, because she has a tendency to show a little bit of aggression, and she does. She makes she can make people nervous. As you can see, the slightest movement, and she shows that I'm coming to bite you. What is it? I'm going to eat it. However, she's never once struck since we've had her in about the last 2 years. But I like to use her in this demonstration for that reason, because a lot of people are going to see this right here, and it's going to intimidate them to get their snake out. First off, before you ever handle your snake, you got to have something. Confidence. Get confidence in yourself before you stick your hand in this cage. Honestly, I would always tell somebody to go ahead and get bit. It's just who I am. Because to me, once you get bit and you realize it's not quite as bad as you think it's going to be, especially a snake of this size or less, the less timid you'll be of jerking back every time she comes at you like this. As you can tell, she's looking at me right here like, come on, open this cage and I'm gonna bite your face off, right? And this is what people see, and that's what scares them in doing this. But let me tell you, I have never once fed that snake in this cage, ever, okay? So the reason I do that, which some people say is good, some people say is not a good thing to do, to me it doesn't matter. I take her out when I feed her. So this snake has never associated opening this cage with food. But as you can tell, she still comes up like, go ahead and put your hand in here if you want to. I'm gonna bite your fingers off. Watch. Look, she hears that clip. All right, now it's almost like she went down, like, what's going on? She's super curious in here. All right, slide this off. Whoop. All right, so get the cage open, right? This is the best part. This is what I love. Sticking your hand in an enclosure. Let me tell you though, okay, you're coming from over top. This isn't an ideal cage for doing this, right? A lot of people like the terrariums that open from the front. I just don't have that, right? If you can tell, look, she's coming straight to my hand, right? She's got the S. Everybody always talks about that S. Her tongue is flicking. She's testing the air. She's tasting everything going on. Her vision is picking up my hand, right? She is showing aggression. Like I've told you, this snake has never once bit. So I do not go in with an open hand, right? I give her a fist. I just let her go ahead and see, right? She's going to realize this isn't what she thought it was, right? And if you'll watch, I just slowly push into her. Look at her. Okay? She backs off because she realizes, now if I come in here wiggling my fingers, she would most likely strike my hand. Okay? But I don't. I give her something solid. Look at that. Most people right there, including my wife, would have backed their hand out of this aquarium. Let me make sure you guys understand something though. Never confuse love for these guys for respect. At the end of the day, this is still a predator. It's still a snake. Tomorrow, when this thing wakes up, it's still going to be a snake and a predator. Again, you know, I'm not going in here. I'm not doing this, right? It startles her. As you can tell, if I'm moving around too fast, right? She's trying to pick it up and trying to figure out what's going on. I give her this. Bam. Look, she comes right to my hand. That's why I'm using her, because she's so good at this, right? I don't open my hand. I still just kind of get it. Then if I can work, you can tell she's still following my hand a little bit. Let's see what she does. But I don't. Just slowly get her going. All right? Awesome. Awesome. And then let's say, whoop, whoop, whoop. Their heads are super sensitive. She doesn't really like it. But if you can think, that snake literally came up this log to bite whatever was coming in, to kind of just lay in dormant, right? But I like to let her know it's your hand, right? This snake gets out all the time. So now, as you can tell, she's still kind of, whoop. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Again, guys, I have been doing this a long time, and I've taken a lot of bites in my life, anywhere from small snakes to some pretty big boas and pythons. So I don't have that timidness of going through, but I'm showing you guys how I got there. It was years and years of coming to understand your animal. Let me tell you, not all snakes are going to be the same. I have had some snakes that, it didn't matter what I did, they were going to bite me. If I did that, they were going to tag my hand about 10 times. But I wanted to show you guys just how it can be if you're confident the second you stick your hand in this aquarium, all right? You got to have confidence, and you got to be willing to take the bite, all right? Because the thing is, if you jerk and they bite, you're almost going to do more damage to your snake than yourself, because their teeth, remember, are designed to grip and come back. So when you do that, you're going to rip their teeth out. And you know, with teeth in your hand, and it's way worse than it had to be, okay? Now I'm gonna show you guys kind of once you get your hand in here, right? So again, I'm giving her the fist. I moved the log out just so we could get a better view of her, okay? Come across, let her feel the touch. People put gloves on, I don't understand it. I don't, because if the snake did bite you and you jerked with those rubber gloves on, I really think that glove would do some damage. People use hooks. I'm just that guy, man. Outside of a venomous snake, I just don't see the need for it. But hey, I'm not judging. If you need a hook, I will be doing a video on that as well. But as you can tell, she just kind of lays back. You saw, and I'm gonna tell you, this snake probably would bite me if I move my hands around. I never grab them from behind her head. To me, that's what stresses them out. I do not want to stress her out anymore. So usually I find a good middle ground. She's folded right here. So I put my finger and lightly, right? I don't grab, I don't squeeze, and then very slowly pick her up, okay? To my other hand to support the weight of her body. Yes, these guys are super strong and they hang from trees for sure, but I like to give the support, all right? And once you do get to this point, let them go about their business. What I mean is, you'll never see me grab these snakes, ever. I let them do their thing, right? Gotta remember that tongue and everything's coming out, it's tasting the air. And even though I'm moving my fingers like this, I'm telling you, she would probably strike them if I was sitting here doing this too long. But I give her something solid, and she realizes it's not food. This snake knows she cannot eat me, okay? So she would either bite me in defense, or she would bite me from mistaken identity of my hand being a mouse. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this snake ate yesterday, and you can tell she still comes out looking for food. My girl Statham, though, I'm telling you, she is phenomenal at this video right here. She's just great because she does show that aggression of what people see, and they're scared, for one, that the snake's gonna bite them, or two, they're gonna stress them out, all right? But if you go in confident, right, and respect your snake, I'm not gonna guarantee every time, but as far as having a snake like this, you'll be fine, all right? She'll be good, right? We can give kisses. And she just wants to go about her way. As you can see, I am not holding her. She's holding me. I can even support this a little bit. Like I said, she ate yesterday, so I don't want to move around too much. But man, how gorgeous is she? And I hope you guys got a little bit out of this. You know, this is a beginner step at handling a snake for your first time, or just kind of building that confidence. But again, never lose the respect for your snakes because of the love you have for them. Isn't that right? Well, guys, I hope you got a little something out of this video. My girl Statham and I showing you, but the next best thing you got to do is put them back. Do not drop them in. A lot of times, as you can tell, they try to come up, right? They're like, no, I don't want to go back in. Don't put me back in. So very lightly, put them back into their enclosure and watch her come back up to the top. But I don't, right? She still has my thumb right here, which is fine, all right? I'm just slowly gonna work it out so that now she has herself. They like to come back out, it's fine, right? Again, everybody's like, oh my God, don't be that. It's the same thing. Just give them the fist, right? Same thing, very carefully. You gotta make sure she just knows that this is not food, right? You can tell, right? She's slowly gonna back away. Slowly grab her and then put her under the top if you have to. As you can tell, I am not gonna drop her. She's holding her own body weight right there. And in she goes. Yes, love it. Coolest thing you could ever do, handling a snake, the most beautiful creatures in my personal opinion on this planet. I hope you guys got a little something out of it. Please leave some comments below if you got any other ideas maybe that has helped or worked for you, something else maybe that I could show you. But until then, guys, love reptiles, love wildlife, and have a great day.